Crime knows no frontiers. To combat the growing menace of the international criminal, the police forces of the world have opened up their own national boundaries. At their headquarters in Paris, scientifically equipped to match the speed of the jet age, 63 nations have linked together to form the International Criminal Police Organization, Interpol.
Captain, take a look at this.
Jensen, ahoy! Heave to! I want to come aboard!
Who are you?
United States Naval Patrol!
Okay. Come alongside. Stop engines. Aye, aye, sir. What does the U.S. Navy want? Drop him a ladder, mister. Then we can both find out. Aye, sir.
Sorry to stop you, Captain.
What is the trouble?
No trouble, man. No trouble at all. Just a business call.
Tell Copenhagen we'll ring back. Yes, I'm still waiting for that call from Washington. What's the panic, Paul?
Read that.
Piracy.
Piracy and murder, 10 hours ago. Here. A phony American patrol boat pirates a Danish ship and gets away with $1 million worth of Swiss platinum being delivered to Mexico.
And everybody's shouting for Interpol.
Yes, well, that's what we're here for. An air-sea search is in progress over the whole area, all Interpol countries cooperating.
But, Paul, there are 1,000 islands in the Caribbean. The pirate ship could be heading anywhere.
Yes. There may be a lead on that boat, John. One of the Danish crew identified it as it pulled away. Ex-U.S. Navy, old Higgins type. Probably sold as war surplus. When Washington calls, get a list of buyers.
Locate them, and you want the answer in 5 minutes.
No, Jean, hours.
Don't tell me. Let me guess. You're heading for the sunny Caribbean.
Guess again. The raiders knew the platinum was on that ship, so they must have had a tip-off.
From either end.
The Swiss end was a bank. Their security is watertight.
So you're heading for sunny Mexico.
Si, senor. Adios.
Inspector Duval.
Senor,
It's nice to see you, Captain Gomiero.
won't you sit down?
Thank you. You're working late.
At Interpol's request. Well, I'll come straight to the case. The platinum was on the way to a bullion company. We've screened all the employees. Only 7 people knew about the shipment.
7's a lucky number.
But one is luckier still.
Juan Santi, a shipping clerk.
With a record, senor.
A couple of petty crimes.
But it makes him impossible. Naturally, we are screening the others. Come in. Sit down. Name?
Santi, Juan Santi.
Nationality?
I'm a British subject.
British? From where?
From the Bahamas, senor.
Yes. Born on the island of Andros.
See. Please, senors, why am I being questioned? What have I done?
As shipping clerk, you knew your company was importing $1 million worth of platinum.
Yes.
You knew when and on what ship?
So that's it. You think I had something to do with stealing the platinum?
Sit down.
You can't accuse me. Other people knew when it was coming. Why don't you arrest them?
Sit down. You're not under arrest yet.
Not even accused.
Excuse me if I got the wrong idea.
When did you last leave Mexico?
Senor, on my money, a trip to the end of the trolley line is a big occasion.
Maybe you told somebody about the shipment in a cafe or bar.
No, I told no one.
Your record's against you, Sante. If you're lying...
I'm going straight now. I got a job. Please, senors, I don't know nothing about the platinum.
It's from Interpol. Okay, you may go now.
Gracias, senor. Gracias, muchas gracias.
Sante, if I were you, I wouldn't leave town.
How much does he earn as a shipping clerk?
200 pesos, about $15.
But he can afford a brand new gold watch worth 10 times that?
Yes, sir. Have Sante watched.
Interpol reports air sea search negative so far. Now let's see. The entire area was being covered 7 hours after the crime.
That doesn't help much if they found nothing.
No? But the Jensen was stopped here. In 7 hours, the phony patrol boat could have traveled 200 miles.
Which gives quite some area.
But we can lose half of it. She wouldn't have headed out into the open sea. Too much risk of being spotted. That leaves this area.
She'd still have half the Bahamas to hole up in. Some 200 or 300 islands.
How many of those could hide a 60-ton patrol boat?
Not so many.
I read them off the map. From Moni's check with Washington, quite a few Higgins-class boats are registered in the Caribbean. What are the possible islands?
Starting from the north, the Grand Bahama.
Non-registered.
Great and Little Abaco.
2.
Andros.
1.
New Providence.
Andros. Captain, isn't that where Sante came from?
Yes. It could be a coincidence, but it's worth following up.
Ask the Bahamas to check on all of the possibles. I'll check on the boat at Andros personally. Goodbye.
Right, goodbye.
Inspector Duval, HQ have instructed me to cooperate in every way, sir.
Good. What's your name?
Ember, sir, Lieutenant Ember.
Full name.
William Ember, sir.
Okay, Bill. Suppose we all relax, huh?
Right, sir.
Oh. What about this patrol boat?
It's owned by a man named Gonzalez, sir.
Gonzalez, who is
Yes.
he?
He runs an eating place on the waterfront. He's a pretty shady character, sir. He was mixed up in a smuggling case about 2 years ago, but we couldn't prove anything.
Have you questioned him?
No, sir, I waited for you to see what you had in mind.
Good. Has he left the island recently?
I don't know. But I can check. Sergeant Christie?
Yes, sir. Let's go and talk to this Mr. Gonzalez, huh?
Right, sir. Here we are, sir.
Lieutenant Ember, this is an honor. Won't you sit down?
This is Inspector Duval of Interpol, Gonzalez. He wants to ask you a few questions.
But of course.
You have a boat registered in your name.
A boat? Yes.
It's the same type that was used in the piracy of the Danish cargo ship, the Jensen.
The Jensen? Oh, yes. Oh, what a terrible business.
Was your boat in use that night, Senor Gonzalez? You do have an American War Surplus patrol boat, no?
The PT boat? But that's derelict. Don't you remember, Lieutenant? It sank near Kemp's Bay 3 months ago. In a hurricane.
I'd forgotten. He's right, Inspector. It's lying in 6 feet of water.
Sorry to have disturbed you, Senor Gonzalez. But we had to check.
No trouble, Inspector. I wish I could be of more help.
I'm very sorry, sir.
It's all right, Bill. Forget it.
It's just the trouble I did.
Sir, I checked on Gonzalez. He hasn't been off the island in months.
That's it, then.
Maybe not, sir. I also checked the telephone company. He had a long-distance call 2 months ago. From Mexico City.
Good work, Sergeant.
Come on.
Not yet. If Gonzalez is our man, right now he's feeling pretty confident. Let's keep him that way.
What do you mean, we swallow his story?
Yes. Officially.
And unofficially?
I'd like to take a closer look at his derelict boat without him knowing it.
Well, after dark would be best.
Right.
Kemp's Bay's only a few miles along the coast. There she is, sir. Stay with the truck, Sergeant.
Yes, sir. You said she was in 6 feet of water.
Well, she is at high tide.
High tide. Tar.
Fresh tar.
Simple but effective. Patch the hole at low water. The tide comes in, she floats off.
Let's take a look around. Engines, gears, prop shaft, all covered in thick grease. You'll have to keep them protected for months.
Take a look at the compass mounting.
Used recently.
To all appearances, a derelict boat. But for a sea trip, they would have to replace the compass.
This is a pirate boat, all right. All we want now is Gonzalez.
That could be difficult.
Well, it's his boat.
That's no proof he used it, or even knew it was used.
Oh, he's in it up to the neck.
Sure, but we have to prove it. Let's get back.
Why stop here, sir?
I want to take a quiet look at Gonzalez's storeroom. He might have a ship's compass in stock.
That'd tie him in.
1 pair of feet make less noise than 2, Bill.
Okay, sir. But watch yourself.
I will. Thanks.
It's okay. No trouble, man.
Well, I've sent a patrol out, but there's not much chance of finding them.
Bunch of waterfront thugs.
All Gonzalez men.
Gonzalez wouldn't pull a fool trick like that. It would be showing his hand. Best thing he can do is sit tight and do nothing.
There must be some way we can tie him in.
One thing we are sure of. Gonzalez himself didn't board the SS Jensen.
What?
The Jensen was approached by a phony U.S. patrol boat. Her crew had to be American, or the Jensen's captain would have been suspicious.
And Gonzalez could never pass for an American.
That's right. So the men who did the job must be somewhere around.
What do you mean, on this island?
Could be. They wouldn't go far away from $1 million stake.
You've got about 60 Americans registered here.
Get a rundown on them. Put it through Interpol.
That's it.
Tell them we know 3 things about them. 1, they were in this area when the job was done. 2, they must know how to handle a U.S. patrol boat. 3, they are killers.
I said watch him, not kill him.
I thought maybe come to get you.
If you'd kill him, we'd have every policeman in the Caribbean on our neck.
I'd kill them all.
Gotta admit, he's got confidence.
All right.
Lucky I happened along. You should have seen that copper's face. He even thanked me.
Nothing like it must happen again. So far, Duval's given us a clean bill. Now we lie low until he's left.
I'll be glad to get out of this dump myself.
I said we lie low. There must be no connection between me and 3 Americans. Sims.
Yeah?
Keep these 2 up in that shack of yours. And stay out of sight. Comprende?
Comprendo. Come on, boys.
Radio from Interpol, sir.
Thank you. Out of 63 names, 1 bullseye. Robert Sims, real name Warren T. Mizell. Served U.S. Navy. Dishonorably discharged. Record of violence. Acquitted of murder charge. Arrived on Andros 5 months ago. Know him?
I know him, all right. He's a pretty tough character. He hangs around on the waterfront.
Where can I find him?
There's his address. It's a shack up at the back of town.
Thanks.
Door's open.
Well, it's you.
Hi. Been on any midnight walks lately?
One was enough, thank you.
Mind if I finish breakfast?
Go ahead, Mr. Mizell.
My name's Sims, Copper.
It was Mizell when a Tampico jury acquitted you of murder.
So they acquitted me. So now my name's Sims.
Tell me, what do you know of the SS Jensen?
She was raided or something, wasn't she?
By a phony U.S. Navy boat. You were in the U.S. Navy, Sims.
Along with 1 million other guys?
1 million other guys weren't in this area at the time.
If you're trying to pin something on me, you're out of luck, mister. Go ahead, look around. Maybe you'll find a patrol boat in the closet.
No, I've checked on patrol boats. The only one in Andros was sunk 3 months ago.
So what did I do? Swim out to the Jansen?
Hey, Sims, you got any more beer in
Later,
the...
Gus.
Oh, sure.
Who is your friend?
A guy. Say, what are you trying to do? Finger everybody on the island?
No. I just like meeting Americans. Oh. Thanks again for last night. Now we have to connect Gonzalez, Sims, and the platinum.
Which means we have to find the platinum. They could have dropped it off anywhere. Some other island. Or buried it.
Could they? There can't be many islands. They could have got close enough inshore, and they were checked within hours.
Well, they certainly didn't unload anywhere in Andros.
Well, they had to move fast. I think they came in on the high tide, sank the boat at her usual place, and swam ashore.
Without unloading? And the platinum's still on board. What's the next move? Pick it up?
No. We want more than the platinum bill. We want Gonzalez and Sims for murder.
What in it? Man could use a cold beer.
Beat it.
Do you want to know something?
Like what?
Like what
government salvage tug doing in hand to us?
Keep talking.
Do I get a beer?
Sure.
They're going to try and salvage that derelict torpedo boat in Kemp's Bay.
Who told you?
Down at the harbour master's office. Some Frenchman was talking to him.
Frenchman?
You keep your hands to yourself. Okay, go. You fell for it.
Thanks.
Thank you, sir.
It's 2 o'clock, sir. Do you think it'll work?
Gonzalez thinks that salvage truck has come to work on that boat. They'll unload that platinum, but quick.
I wish you'd have let me have them tailed. At least we'd know what they were doing.
Too big a risk of being spotted. They'll go to ground like rabbits. Listen. Remember, let them get some of the platinum out before we move in.
I think we were walking on $1 million.
Now.
All right, Gonzalez. Drop your gun. You too, Sims. Now walk towards us. Keep your hands high.
It's all right, sir. It's only a flesh wound.
Yeah.
What you going to do?
Smoke him out.
Keep Gonzalez and the others covered, huh?
You okay, sir?
Never better. Got the others?
Yeah, all accounted for.
Quite a night, Bill. Let yourself half a ton of platinum, 4 murderers, a hole in the leg. How does it feel?
Like $1 million, sir.